going live here to do some readings and make some announcements. I'm just going to start talking and wait for people to kind of show up online. And there we go. So I am just going to wait. Right now there's nobody yet. And while I'm waiting, let's give a few people some time to get on. I hope we have somebody on Instagram. So I'm both live on Facebook and Instagram. This week I did not have any technical difficulties, so things went really well, and I'm happy about that. And I was able to share or go live in all my groups on Facebook, so it should show and announce to everybody this time. I'm getting the hang of this. It's taken some time. Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining me. So I am going to make a few announcements, and let me just kind of go through it. I posted everything on my Facebook. I'm not able to do it on Instagram, so sorry. If you follow me on Facebook, you can go there and look and see all the announcements that I'm going to talk to you about right now and get all the links, or you could go to my website and look for these things as well. First, I wanted to announce that I'm going to be doing this every Wednesday night at 7. I'm going to be doing Facebook Live and Instagram Live every Wednesday night, and I'll be doing 2 or 3 readings, sometimes mediumship, sometimes psychic. It just depends on how I feel or what I feel like doing that day. I'm going to play it by ear. And it's my goal to try to do that this whole year, but I'm not going to guarantee that. I'm going to do 1 month at a time and see how it goes. So we'll see if everything works out. I hope to be doing this every week. Then I just want to, the first announcement is my spiritual development circle. It's free if you're in the Huntington Beach area or nearby where you could join. I do offer a bi-weekly circle. It's free. This first one for 2020 is coming up on, what date is it? January 16th, Thursday night at 7 p.m. And that particular one, because it's going to alternate each class between psychic and mediumship, so that one is psychic. And it's really going to be learning about feeling the energy of our partner as we do partner readings and so on. And just kind of like the basics to getting introduced to psychic and mediumship. That's what this is about, really just kind of getting you started and also practicing if you're already a medium and you just want somebody to practice with and you want to come to a group where it's not a lot of stress. That's this group, and it's free. I'm not sure how long it's going to be free, but I've guaranteed it'll be free through June. I'm just sort of getting started and wanted to kind of just do this one for free right now. So that's why it's free. I will have some workshops that will cost money and one-day classes and things like that, but I haven't gotten that organized yet this year, but that's my goal by the middle of June. So keep an eye out for that. Let's see. The next thing that's coming up after that is immediately after that I'm going to be in Sacramento. I fly in on Friday the 17th, and I fly back home on Monday the 20th. So what I want to say is that if you're in Sacramento, I still have a few readings on Monday, which is a holiday. It's Martin Luther King Day. And I also have, I think, 1 or 2 readings on Friday and Saturday. I don't know because a couple people booked today, so I can't be 100% sure. But I also have a lot of room in my Foundations for Mediumship class. So if you're interested in learning to connect with the spiritual world, or you've always had an interest and maybe you want a little bit more of a push into this world, that would be the class for you. If you've lost someone you love and you really want to learn how to connect with your own loved ones, this would be a class for you as well, because it's the basics. It's really going to teach you what you need to do, how you need to do it, and you're going to be leaving that class at the end of the day having felt spirit and know that you had a connection. So it's a great class for beginners or people who are just starting, they've already started maybe and just want a little bit more practice or a little bit more in-depth hands-on. So that's what that will be. It's going to be a small class, so I'll have plenty of time to go around and help everybody. So check that out. I have plenty of room in that. Let's see. And then in February, I will be doing a demonstration in Los Angeles at the Colby Rebel Spirit Center with Cheryl Murphy, and that is going to be February 22nd, and that is in the evening at 7 p.m. So if you're in the area come check us out. I know a lot of you might know Cheryl Murphy. She's an amazing medium, and I'm so honored to work with her, and I love her so much. She's just great. So come see us together. I feel like the two of us work really well together, and I enjoy working with her. So that's that. And then in March, right after that, I'm going to be doing a demo with Allison Gannon, and she's another beautiful, amazing medium that I love working with. Two people I admire, so I'm happy to be working with her as well. That one, we're still fine-tuning the location. I'm working with the store, so I don't have it set in stone yet. The contract's not signed, so that will be announced soon, but it will be on March, I believe Sunday, March 22nd, and I think I put the wrong date in there. I did. It's Sunday. Well, maybe I didn't. It's on Sunday, March 20th or 22nd. I'm not sure. Sorry. But that will be announced soon. And I'm going to continue to do a demonstration, a live demonstration every month. And the one in April will be here in Orange County. And just, I'll keep announcing them and doing them. That's my goal this year. That's one of my my resolutions, is to do live demonstrations, like not online, but in person, like on a stage with another medium, but eventually be doing it on my own, but this year just with other mediums. And so I will be doing that this whole year. So be on the lookout for those announcements. And then let me just see here, because I have a little reminder here. So there's also a link if anybody's interested in booking a reading with me, or a small group reading, or a custom party. I do custom psychic and mediumship parties, like if you're really interested for, different things. Just keep me in mind. Go to my website. You can check it out. There's links in here. And if anybody wants to sign up for my email list, there's a link there. I do announce my sales, and I announce my events to my email list first, then social media. I don't always announce my sales on my website, but if you go to my website and you want to see if I have any sales going on because you're not signed up for my email list, go to my services page and then go to my, I think it's called sales and offerings, to see what's happening, if there's anything current. That's where you'll find them. I have updated my website recently, and so I've tried to make it a little bit more organized. So hopefully you can find all that. I do have a phone number at the bottom in my Facebook post for people to call in if I choose you to call in. Please don't call that number while we're doing this. Only call it if I call your name out and say, can you call in, please? That way the phone's free for whoever calls it in. All right, so I think those are all my announcements, and we have some people online. Hello, everybody. So, oh no, Kitty, stop. Oh my goodness, my cat's tearing up my couch. Oh no. Cat recently, and she's a large fat cat, and I adopted her, and so she's on a diet, but I think she's gaining more weight, so I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. And we recently found out after having her for a month that she is deaf. She cannot hear anything. And so when we yell at her to stop scratching on things, she just completely ignores us because she can't hear us, so I don't know what to do. I'm at a loss. So if anybody's ever had a cat that was deaf and they have any kind of advice for me, please private message me that advice. I am open to it. All right, so that's my little speech there. And you might hear her meowing in the background because she's deaf. She just obsessively meows really loud. Another problem we're trying to figure out how to deal with, but I love her. She's the most loving, beautiful cat ever. All right, so I'm just going to kind of tune in here and see who I have. Now tonight, I'm actually going to do, I'm going to start off with mediumship, and then I'm going to do a psychic reading. And so I'm just going to choose somebody and have you call in to do a psychic reading, and it'll just be a one-question reading. You ask me a question, it's not going to be a long reading, so just keep it, try to make sure it's just a question that I can answer, I can tune into and answer. Or if you, well, I'll talk about that more later when I get to it. We'll see how I feel. So I'm going to tune in and see who I have here in spirit. Just give me a second. All right, so I know that I've got a few people. I'm just trying to really kind of narrow this down here. So I know I've got a man that's coming in. I'm not sure the relationship yet. I just want to tune in a little bit further because I think I actually have like 2 guys coming in at once. I'm just trying to figure out which one wants to come first. So I know I've got a guy coming in, and as I connect with him, I'm not sure that this is a father. This just right now, I want to say I have a man coming in. At first, I thought this was a father, but now I'm not going to say that. But it's possible. So I just want to like throw that out there. But what I do is I have this man that's coming in, and he feels very fun, very down to earth. Kind of, even though he feels very young energy. So I don't know how old he is, but he's somebody who, even though like he's older, he just has this young energy. It's kind of like how I describe myself. I'm 49, but I feel like I'm 20 still in my mind. And my daughter always tells me to grow up. So I feel like that's kind of like how this person was. He was older, but he had young energy. He is very laid back, very down to earth. I do actually feel like this is somebody's father. So I'm not seeing, oh, here's the comments. I'm like, where are my comments? Because I can't see any comments, but now maybe I can see them. I see that people have been leaving comments, so sorry if I haven't seen them. Why is it not showing them to me? Sorry, guys. This is all new to me, and seeing the comments is so, like, how do I find them? I see people leaving comments, but I can't see the comments. Let me go here and, oh gosh, that was loud. People are still lighting off things. Let me try to go on to Facebook on my phone, this other phone that I'm gonna have people call, and at least maybe I can see the comments here. I don't know if I can, but we will see. Sorry, guys. This whole Facebook Live thing is kind of a new thing for me, and I'm still getting used to it, so I apologize that I'm having issues with things like the comments. Okay, there's that. I'm trying to go to. We will see. Sorry, guys. This whole Facebook Live thing is kind of a new thing for me. Sorry. I see the comment now on my other phone, so sorry about that. So I'm going to go back to the reading. Hi, everybody. Okay. And sorry about the bombs in the background. People get excited around the beach area, and they light off all kinds of stuff for weeks around New Year's and 4th of July. So it's quite loud. I'm by a park. Okay. So I know I've got a father. He's got a laid-back kind of feeling. He's got a young energy. And when I say laid-back, I do feel like this father, he was like, this must have been somebody who lived like very casual. He liked to wear his flip-flops and with jeans. I keep seeing him in flip-flops with jeans, which is funny because that's what I'm wearing tonight. So he keeps showing me the same thing. So he's just, and I think he's kind of somebody you could really talk to. Can anybody understand a father in spirit that's like this? Try to swipe. I'm on my computer. Somebody said try to swipe right to see the comments, but I'm actually on the computer with my Facebook Live, and I'm using my phones as well to see everything, but I'm not that good at this. So I'm looking at Instagram too, so if anybody can, so Lonnie can understand. Are you the only one so far, Lonnie, that can understand this father? My child's father. So, okay, Lonnie, so for your child's father, that might make sense because I did feel he kind of had this younger energy. Can anybody else, Latricia DeWitt can also understand. Now, Latricia, is this your father? Okay, I could only take grandfather if he was like a father to you. So, Marcy, if that was somebody, your grandfather was like a dad to you, if he helped raise you, I could take that. I'm going to keep going. You guys listen in, and when I feel drawn to somebody, I will let you know and have you call in, okay? So, let's see. I found the comments now, which is good, so I feel better. You understand that, Lorna Ronjo 14. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm terrible at pronouncing names, guys. Don't tell me any information in the messages because I do evidential mediumship, and so the information I want to give you is information. I don't want it to be something you posted in the comments. I want you to know that I actually got it from Spirit. All right. So let me just keep tuning in. All right. So I kind of feel drawn to Lorena Ronjo 14 on Instagram here. I'm just going to punch in the number here for you, and if you will just call my phone. I'm typing on my computer. That's hilarious. Too many electronics going here. Let's see. Okay, so if you could give me a call, Lauren Ronja 14 on Instagram on my cell phone here, that would be great. And and then I'll just wait for that. And I'll keep talking about what I feel with this man, but I definitely feel like he's a father. He's very relaxed, and I know he's coming through for a daughter. So definitely, if you don't want to give me a call, Lauren, let me see if my phone's, I think I turned it on Do Not Disturb. I should make sure you guys can call in, huh? Okay, it's ready. So if you're calling, there we go. Oh, did I hang up on you? I'm sorry. We'll try that again. Oh, there we go. Hi, can you hear me?
Hi, hello.
It's Laura?
Yes.
Perfect. Yeah, it's hard to tell on Instagram, you know, with those names,
yes,
right?
I can hear you.
Okay, awesome. So you can understand a father who's got young energy. He's very casual, very easy to talk to. I do feel like flip-flops and jeans is something he would have worn, and I don't know why, but he keeps showing me that. But I'm wearing that tonight, flip-flops and jeans, so maybe that's why.
He loves wearing jeans and like his Mexican huaraches, like.
Perfect. That's perfect. Okay, don't tell me too much, but that's exactly okay. Right. That's perfect. It could be sandals, whatever it is. I know it's not closed-toed shoes. So, and can everybody hear her talking? I have her on the speakerphone, so I'm hoping you guys can all hear. So let me just keep going with him. You know, I like his energy because I feel like he's a bit of an old soul. I feel like he was somebody everybody could talk to, and he gave great advice. Can you understand this?
Yes.
And I know that like his life wasn't always easy, but I think that that's, you know, part of like his journey was like he learned a lot of lessons in life. Would you understand this with your father?
Yes.
Okay. And I feel like he's also a very proud man. I feel like to him it was important to really be there for his family as best as he could. Could you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I found the comments on the thing finally. So sorry, I'm going to keep going. So I just get so excited at the easiest things, right? Anyway, so with him, I really feel like he wanted the best for his family, always. But part of me feels like he wasn't always able to give you guys what you needed. Can you understand that?
Yes.
I feel like he almost wants to say he's sorry he wasn't there like he should have been all the time. So I know that he wanted these things, but I feel like he wasn't always there for you when you needed him growing up. Is this correct?
Yes.
Okay, so he wants to apologize for that. So know that he wanted to be there so much for you guys. He really did. So know that, and he's apologizing. I do feel like the things that got in the way for him were really like, he did things the hard way. Would you understand this?
Yes.
He was, you know, he was stubborn and proud. He didn't want to ask for help, and he tried to always do things his way. And he says, like, it wasn't the right way always. But it's funny, he was great at giving advice, but just not taking his own advice. You understand that?
That's correct.
Okay. I do feel like there would have been some drinking going on, maybe a little bit too much at times with him. Can you understand this?
Yeah.
Okay, so, but he must have tried to quit towards the end of his life. Can you understand that?
Yes.
And I feel like he had a lot of illnesses because of this drinking. I feel like I've got stomach issues, but not just stomach, that area. Can you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. So
I'm not sure if you want me to see you, but yeah.
I couldn't hear you.
He had cancer. Yes, he had cancer.
Okay. He had cancer? Is that okay. But was it in the stomach, like liver kind of area down there?
He had lung cancer, and
Oh,
then there
lung
was
cancer.
something going on with the liver. Also,
Okay, because that's why I'm feeling
because
the
of the
stomach
drinking.
pain down there in that area, and I don't know, like liver, stomach, whatever it is down there. So, but the lung cancer, okay, I can understand that because he was a smoker, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. He was a smart man. He just didn't always apply himself the way he could have. Can you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. And I also feel like the way his family growing up was a difficult childhood. Would you understand this as well?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So I think that, for him starting out in life, he didn't have the best start. And I
Yes.
think being a father, he did what he did his best with this with what he had. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So he tried, but he knew it wasn't enough. And he's very sorry for about that. I do feel like you would have helped take care of him. Is that correct? I feel like
Yes, I did.
okay, because he's thanking you. He's telling me like you were just so kind to him. And he always felt like, God, I didn't deserve that. She was just so good to me. So he wants to thank you, okay? Because you're very patient, aren't you?
Sometimes.
Well, he says you're very patient because he was a difficult patient, I feel.
Thank you.
Yeah. And, there's more in your family. I feel like he would have had a lot of kids. Would you understand you're like one of like 4 or 5? Because I feel like there's 5 kids. Is that correct?
He did have a lot of kids.
Yeah. Was it more than 5?
Yes, more than 5.
Okay, that's fine. I just feel like he's saying like he had a lot of kids, but I want to say you were very close with him.
Yes.
Correct? Because I feel like you were always there for him no matter what. And I'm not sure that he
That's
had
correct.
that close relationship with all of his kids. Can you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. So he's just acknowledging that. And who is the nurse in the family? Is there somebody who's a nurse in the family or like that works in the medical field?
Around the time when he was sick, I was actually working as a medical assistant
Perfect.
at a clinic.
That's
so
what I feel like I want
to.
Oh, yeah, because he's just so proud of you. I feel like you've come a long way since then. Can you understand that?
Yes.
So he just wants to tell you, he knows, he sees how much you've come, how far you've come in this time that he's been gone, okay? So he wants you to know he's proud of you.
Thank you.
And did he actually come live with you towards the end of his life?
No.
No, okay. Were you staying?
No.
I just feel like if he didn't come live with you, you must have been like there a lot, almost like staying there sometimes towards the end. Can you understand that?
Yes, I was the last one to see him live.
Okay, he's just telling me that, yeah.
And I was there every day, yeah.
Yeah, and I just feel like, did he have a favorite hat also?
Yes.
Because I feel like you have his hat still. Is that correct?
I do.
Because he keeps showing it to me. Was it a straw hat?
Yes, it's like what?
Kind of. I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like.
Yes, it's like a Hispanic kind of cowboy straw hat.
Thank you. That's what I'm seeing. I wasn't sure though, and I didn't want to go out there in hats. I'm not real familiar with like all the different hats. I know a baseball cap. But I felt like I'm seeing like that, yeah. So that's perfect. And is there a particular song that he loved? Because I feel like you hear it all the time.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I feel like there's a particular song that you hear all the time that reminds you of him, that will come on the radio or just that you listen to all the time. Because I feel like there's a song he loved and that you used to play for him all the time.
We actually listened to it last night.
Okay, because he's talking about it. He loves that you were listening to it. So he's totally aware of everything. And was tequila,
thank you.
Was there a particular tequila that he liked or that you like or you were drinking last night?
Yeah, we were actually, taking tequila shots, and we actually mentioned him yesterday.
Okay, because he's talking about, yeah, he's talking about that. He says, thank you. He loves that you're keeping his name alive and you're telling the good stories, okay? So I'm going to leave you with that, and I wish you a happy new year, and thank you for listening, all right?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good
Thank
evening.
you.
Bye.
You too. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Okay, now, I just realized I didn't even say Happy New Year, everybody. It's a new year, 2020. I'm so excited. It's exciting. It's a new decade. I don't know about anybody else, but the past 10 years has been quite a lot's happened to me in my life. My family's changed drastically. We've lost a lot of people in our family in this last 10 years. So I feel like this next 10 years is going to be a lot of healing, a lot of love, and a lot of growth for my family, and I'm excited for that. And I'm hoping that my daughter grows up, gets married, and has kids here in this next decade, because I want to be a grandma. We will see. She says she's never having kids. She's 21, so I don't know. I hope she does. So I'm just going to here, guys, and I have figured out how to get the messages on my computer now. So let me see what else we have here. Now, I don't necessarily see the messages, I think, or maybe I am seeing them. Okay, I am seeing them. Got it. So I'm seeing all the messages. That's what I was worried about. I couldn't see. So I'm just going to kind of tune in and see who I feel drawn to here that's online right now, because I'm going to actually, I just lost my Facebook Live, so let me get that going back up, guys. Sorry about that. I'm not my Facebook, my Instagram. I must have lost. Hi, guys. We lost you for a second, but I'm back. I don't know what happened on Instagram, but I'm back. I didn't lose Facebook, thank goodness. But I'm back on Instagram. I got disconnected. I don't know, maybe there's a limit for how long you can go live on Instagram. I haven't figured that one out, so I apologize if that's the case. So I'm going to do a psychic reading this time, because I haven't done that for anybody yet online, and I wanted to do that. So if you're interested in a psychic reading, go ahead and post in the comments, and I will see who I feel drawn to. Okay, so just post, that you were interested, you want a psychic reading, and I will see what's going on here, where I feel drawn to, and I will have you call in on the number. Okay. Okay, Jack. Okay. All right, I'm going to have Danielle Coletti-Keene call me in, please, from my Facebook. She's following me. She's on here on Facebook, and the number is in the comments at the top. If you can go ahead and call in. Also, I'll comment to you right here. Okay. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I hit the wrong button. Sorry. I will comment here, Danielle, and if you can give me a call back, a call on my phone, that would be great. It's just taking forever. Sorry. Okay. I just sent you the phone number. And if you want to give me a call, and it'll be just a one question type reading, or if you, there I go. What happened there? Oops. I don't know what I'm doing there. I keep switching screens on my computer, so sorry. Perfect. Hi, this is Kelly.
Hi, it's Danielle.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for calling, and thanks for volunteering.
Sure.
So I'm going to do a one question kind of thing. So if you have a question you'd like to ask, or if you have an area of your life you're in on, that's what how I want to do this. Okay. So this is kind of like one of my mini readings. Or if you're in if you're interested in hearing about, like, maybe you're dating or something and you want me to tune into somebody to see how compatible you are, you could just give me a name, things like that.
Actually, just about career stuff.
Perfect. So let me kind of focus in. So I'm going to kind of tune into your energy here a little bit, just to kind of get into you, and then I'll focus on the career, okay?
Okay.
So can you understand, you're kind of a driven person, aren't you?
Yes. Sure.
And I feel like you're the type of person that really sets a goal and sticks to it, and doesn't give up until you get to what you want.
Yes.
Okay, and you've always been this way. I feel like you were the kid that did their homework without mom telling them.
Yes.
You remind me of my daughter. I used to always tell her, put that homework down, come hang out. So you've always been this, there's this part of you that just knows what you want in life. And I kind of feel at the same time, you know, sometimes you forget to take time to really like relax and enjoy things. Can you understand that about yourself?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And I do feel like you must be in a career where you're in charge, or you're the more of a leader type personality. I feel you're somebody who's leading everybody. Can you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. And I don't feel, I feel like you're in the type, kind of a business kind of atmosphere, because I feel like you dress nice, and that you're leading kind of a group of people where you're in charge of like projects and things like that. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And does this have anything to do with real estate at the time, right now?
No.
Okay. Is there something about real estate that you feel drawn to?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm feeling real estate very strong around you. Okay. So I don't know if that's an area you're looking at maybe going into. And are you married right now? Because I feel like you're married.
Yes, I am.
And is your husband, is he a contractor?
No.
Okay. But is he a very handy man?
Yes.
Okay. Because I feel like,
No.
interesting.
I think so.
Yeah. But I mean, like, if you were to go into business together.
Oh.
I don't know why, but I keep seeing that you guys would be a really good team in business. Yeah. So, but right now, that's just something else I feel like in the future, maybe. Sorry, I had to go there. But
No, yeah.
but right now, currently, I feel like what you're doing, you do enjoy it, but I almost feel like you're bored, or you want more.
Yes.
Okay. And you get bored easy, because you're a pretty intelligent person. And I think that you could go and you could move on to another, industry or another thing, because you like to learn as well, and you're not somebody who's afraid of change.
Right.
I feel like you could do that, but I feel like you're going to end up being bored, a few years down the line again, right?
Yeah.
What I feel like with you, it's like you need to create your own thing. You're somebody who's more of you're self-motivated. I see you doing your own business. Okay?
Yes.
I see you creating you have a lifestyle that you want. You're creating that. And that's what I feel like you're going to do. And I mentioned that your husband earlier, because I feel like eventually he kind of joins on that bandwagon with you.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I do feel like, now you have children, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have 3 children?
No, one.
Oh, okay. But you're still in that like childbearing age, right? Because I feel like you're gonna have 3.
Oh God.
Are you guys aren't trying anymore?
No, we're not.
Okay. Maybe I'm feeling 2 dogs coming. I don't know, because dogs feel like kids to me too.
That's possible. That's very possible.
Okay. Well, maybe that's what I'm feeling. I'm not gonna, say, but you'll have to figure that out.
Okay.
And is it a son you have now?
It's a daughter.
Okay. All right. We'll see. Definitely, though, I feel like you're kind of creating a new reality for yourself. I don't know if you're working towards something right now, but I feel like you are. So just keep an open mind in whatever direction you do go in, because I know that you're going to get bored easy. You need a lot of challenge. You like to have your mind going constantly.
Yes.
And you learn so quickly. So that's why you get bored so fast. Like, you master a job really well. And I think that's why you do so well at work. Like, you're always successful and you do well in interviews. Correct?
Correct.
Yeah. So I would just say, think about what you really want to do and what really makes you happy. so that you can maybe challenge yourself every day with your own career of something you've created rather than working for somebody else.
Okay, makes sense.
I do feel like if you were to go out on your own, eventually you would make a lot more money than you're making now.
Okay.
And I know, not that you're money greedy, but I know that you want a certain lifestyle. Correct?
True. Don't we all? Don't
right,
we all?
yeah, yeah. But I mean, you deserve it. You've worked very hard up until now, and I feel like you're not where you want to be. Okay?
Right.
And I don't think that where you're at right now, they appreciate how much they get from you.
Right.
I know they like you because you're awesome and you do a great job, but they don't appreciate it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I feel that.
They take it for granted and they expect it.
Yes.
Okay, so think about that and try creating the future you do want, all right?
Great. Yes.
All right. Well, and
you.
I just wish you the best. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Thank
All
you.
right. Bye.
Bye.
I hope you guys can all hear this okay. Because I put them on the speakerphone and it's up as loud as it goes, but if you're having trouble hearing, let me know. Yeah. Let's see. I'm going to do a mediumship reading now. I'm just going to kind of see who comes through, and if you can understand this, let me know in the comments, okay? So, give me a second here. All right. Can anybody understand a P name like Patricia or Patrick? I don't know if it's I just keep hearing this name. I've been hearing it the whole time. Patrick or Patricia. I want to say Patrick. Actually. As I say it, I feel Patrick is the name. Can anybody understand a name like that? I feel like I have to go with this person because they just keep yelling their name. If you can understand that name, let me know. So, let's see. Yeah, so I know I've got a guy coming through. I don't know if Patrick is his name, but I feel like he would be either connected to somebody named Patrick, or maybe Patrick is somebody else in spirit with him. I'm not sure, but I feel drawn to this name Patrick, and I don't typically get names, so it won't hurt my feelings if nobody can take the name. I'll just keep talking about who I feel in spirit, what this personality feels like. I know I've got a man that's coming through. I feel like he would have been somebody that was very handy. He could build anything or do anything. He was a very smart guy, but didn't always think he was as smart as he was. Maybe kind of a little bit of self-esteem issues. And there's also more kind of an introverted side to him. He could be kind of like enjoyed his quiet time and not being around people. Sometimes he could be social if he had to be, but like his favorite I feel like was to really have a quiet day alone. And he's an animal lover. I know he's got a dog that he just loved in life. Can anybody understand this at all? If you can, let me know in the comments. So nobody's commenting, and I know there's a 20-second delay, so I'm just kind of keep waiting for this delay to be gone. All right, I'm going to keep going with this guy. Ignore the name Patrick. Like I said, I don't always get names, but I try to push it if I do get them. I know I've got this man that's coming through. He's very handy. He's smart, but there's some self-esteem issues. I know that he can be an introvert at times because he likes his quiet time. Okay, maybe me. No, Patrick. Okay. I'm interested. I lost. Okay. So don't tell me anything in the comments, please, if you're new on here or you're just coming on. I want you to know that everything I give you is from spirit, not something you posted in the comments, please. Thank you. Okay. So maybe you, Cheryl said, and then also Jay Love says please. Now, are you saying please you can understand that? I'm not sure what you mean. I'm just asking if you can understand the information I'm bringing through right now. Can anybody understand this other than Cheryl Richardson said maybe? Let me know. Okay. Let's see. Um, I haven't heard about. I'm reading these. Okay, awesome. So Cheryl, you haven't gotten back to me. Were you able to understand most everything I said? All right, so I don't know if Cheryl's taking this or not. Sorry. Okay, no. Okay, thank you, Jay. Could be my father, Marcella Starling. Okay. I know I'm reading the comments, so I'm gonna get that. So I do feel like this man was somebody's. I feel like he was somebody's husband or somebody's significant other, their love. So I do feel like he would be connected to you that way. I do feel like same level, which could be like brother, cousin, or a love, or a friend. But I feel like he's the same level as you guys, like on your level, whoever he's connecting to. And I do feel, let's see. All right, so I'm not sure I'm not getting, oh, yes to Cheryl. Okay, Cheryl, let me have you call in. I'm posting the number in the comments here, or it's actually at the top. If you could go to the post, it has the phone number in there at the bottom of all where I posted everything at the top of the post with all of my announcements and everything. There should be a number in there. Here, I'll post it again. Hold on, it's coming right now. Okay, Cheryl, I'm going to have you call in. Okay, so just go ahead and give my phone a call, and I'll put you on the speakerphone, and we can get through this. And hopefully everybody can hear good. Hi, Cheryl.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
So you can understand this being somebody like a significant other?
Yes,
okay,
absolutely.
Were you able to understand that name or no? I'm just curious.
No.
Okay,
no,
that's fine. I don't need to have the name. I don't know who the Patrick is. I just kept hearing his name, but then I'm glad you could connect. So you can understand him being a bit of an introvert. He likes to have his quiet time and being a dog lover.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, and very handy.
Yeah, exceptionally, yes.
Okay, because I feel like he could pretty much figure out anything to build or put together or whatever. He's just good at those things. But he's creative. He's very smart, but he doesn't realize it. It's like he doesn't give himself the credit. Can you understand that?
Absolutely correct.
Okay. He undervalues himself. I guess that would be the word I get from him. He undervalued himself, and he didn't realize this until later in life, I feel. He was always thinking that he wasn't good enough.
Yeah, I hope that's changed now.
That has changed. He realizes now that he's in the spirit, he's like, oh, I really undervalued myself,
Aww.
So he does see everything. He has a new perspective. Now, is this your husband?
Yes, it is.
Because I feel like he always even felt like you were too good for him, and he was so lucky to have you. Can you understand that?
Yes, he always said he married well above his pay grade.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He was a lucky man. And I do feel like you were very much, the love of his life. Like you were everything to him. You were his best friend. You were all those things,
Yes. And high school sweethearts, yeah.
Yeah, and I know, you guys grew up together, and it wasn't always easy, but you guys were always had each other's back. I feel like he's saying, like, you always had his back, and you always felt that. It was very unconditional love with you. Can you understand that?
I do.
Okay. And would you understand his passing having been an illness?
Yeah, there was illness and then some suddenness to it at the end, yeah.
Okay, because I feel like he was sick for a while. Can you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, and I keep wanting to go to my chest area. Was this something to do with his lungs or breathing? Was there some breathing issue?
Yes.
Okay.
Lungs, definitely.
Yeah, he keeps showing me that. And I'm not 100% sure, but was he a smoker?
Um, Ages ago in his early 20s. Yeah.
Right, but he wasn't a big smoker, I don't feel like. So I don't know if this
No,
is tied to that.
no,
I feel like this is something different.
it is different. Yeah, it
Okay.
was pulmonary embolism.
Okay, got it. Um, but I also feel like it was misdiagnosed. Is that correct?
Yeah, there was a lot going on at the end, and then this kind of got overlooked. Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like he's saying they just missed it because there was a lot going on. He didn't always take care of his health. Can you understand that?
Yes.
So he liked to eat junk food. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I just feel like he's showing me like stopping at the liquor store just to grab whatever chips and a soda or just things like he just wasn't always eating healthy. He was on the go a lot.
Correct.
Okay. And I see him in his car a lot. So I don't know if he did jobs like he traveled a lot, like drove to different job sites.
No, not really, but I feel him mostly when I'm in my car. I feel like he's with me when I'm
You
traveling.
run a lot of errands, or you run do a lot of okay, thank you. Road tripping. I'll take that.
Yeah.
That's fine. And the dog. I feel like he's got this dog with him over in spirit. Can you understand that?
Absolutely, yes.
That was his like ride or die dog. I mean, I feel like that dog was everywhere with him. Can you understand that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he loves his dog. He's still with his dog. He loves you too. But I mean, he's with his dog, So he's not alone. I feel like he's over there with family as well. Can you understand that? Because he's got family over there. Did he have a brother also that passed?
My brother, his best friend, passed.
Okay. He's saying that's his brother, so they're together. Okay.
Yeah.
So he wants you to know that they're hanging out, and I keep seeing barbecues. So like, did they like to barbecue all the time? Because they're having a barbecue, the two of them, and they're having a beer at the barbecue. Okay.
That's amazing.
So I do feel like he's sorry the way things happened, because I feel like it was not it was a difficult time because things were not planned out or prepared. Can you understand that?
Yes.
And he's sorry because I also feel like when he left, it was financially, he left, like there would have been some financial hardship. Can you understand that when he passed?
Yeah.
It was just like not prepared for, not planned. I'm not sure I almost feel like something didn't work out the way it was planned. I don't know if this is like a life insurance that didn't work out or something.
No, it was a piece of property.
Okay, because he's like apologizing for that, so I'm not sure what that's about. Can you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, because I think he had hoped it would be worth more or do more for you.
Wow.
And you still wear your ring?
Absolutely. Yes.
Yep, he's telling me you still wear that ring. He's like, it's okay, you can take it off. He knows it's not he's with you always. And has this passing been quite a few years?
4 years last week.
Perfect. Because I feel like he's saying it's been more than 3 years, so that's perfect. He definitely, he sees what you've been going through. I feel like you talk to him all the time. Now, you guys have children together, correct?
Yes.
I feel like, is there 3 children that you have?
2 and a grand, so maybe 3, yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure, but that's fine. We'll take that for now.
Yeah.
So I just feel like, now the grandbaby he met.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay. I just feel like he wants you to really like still live your life and enjoy things, and I know that you're doing your best, but I feel like he wants you to know like it's okay to be happy. It's okay to make these new memories. It's okay to do these things without him, because he's always with you. Okay? And I don't know if you feel him, but I feel like he's always with you, and he wants you to know that. And do you make spaghetti a lot?
No.
Was that his favorite meal, or somebody's favorite meal? Was that your brother's favorite meal, spaghetti?
Yes, I can go with that, yes.
Okay, because somebody keeps showing me spaghetti, and they're just like eating a plate of spaghetti now. They went from barbecuing to eating spaghetti. They always love showing me food because I love food. So, but, and was it your anniversary recently? Your wedding anniversary? Or is it coming up?
No, it is. It's coming up.
Because he's like wishing you, like is it going to be like a lot of years? Like more than 30?
Yes.
Okay, because I feel like he's saying it's like way long.
Yeah.
So he's just saying happy anniversary early.
Mm.
And was it your brother's birthday in like, I don't know, September, October?
Mine was September. My brother's is coming up in 2 weeks.
Ah, okay. So then your brother's wishing you a happy late birthday. Because I feel like he's bringing up, but then so his birthday's coming up. Perfect. Oh, I'm September also. I'm a Libra.
Virgo here.
My best friend's a Virgo. I get along great with Virgos. They're good people like Libras.
This is amazing.
Oh, well, just know, like, your mother and father are both in spirit, aren't they?
Yes.
Because they're all hanging out together, all these people.
Oh, yeah, they love each other so much. Yeah.
They're having a great time over there, so don't worry about them. They say they're fine. And they're watching over your children. So I know you've got a grandchild, and you've got 2 children. I just feel like they're watching over everybody. And is somebody pregnant right now in the family?
Not that I know of.
No, you don't have any nieces or nephews that are pregnant?
No.
Not the nephews, but their wives, you know.
Right.
I'm like, that sounds wrong.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I do feel like there's a baby coming this year. So I don't know who's going to make the announcement here soon, but I feel like there's going to be an announcement that somebody's pregnant this year. Okay?
Great.
So there'll be another grandchild or grandniece or nephew or something. And is somebody named after your husband? Is there a middle name or something after him, like an?
No.
Is it your dad?
My brother who we're talking about, my daughter is named after him.
Ah, okay, because I feel like somebody's saying they're named after me. I just assumed it was your husband, but it's your brother. Okay.
Yeah.
So just he met your children, yes?
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
So he knows. That's funny. And then and who rides a skateboard?
Oh, the granddaughter, yeah.
Oh, he loves that.
Oh.
I think it's your brother. Did your brother ride a skateboard too when he was younger?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's why he's like saying just like me. Just know that they are with you, they love you, and they're always around you. And you see butterflies and dragonflies a lot, don't you?
Yes, I do. Yes.
That's your mother, letting you know that she's with you. And your mom loved to garden, didn't she?
Yes, yeah.
Because I feel like you like to garden too, but you're not into it as much as she was.
Right, yeah, she was very gifted at it.
She's like, she tries.
Yeah.
But I feel like she brings these like butterflies and dragonflies to your yard a lot.
Nice.
So I don't know if you notice them or see them or what, but
yes,
I do feel like she's just acknowledging that to let you know that she's always around. The other thing I want to say real quick, you have your mother's ring too, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Because she's talking about you have her ring, but I feel like that's a very special ring. Like it wasn't just hers.
It was. I have my grandmother's, her mother's ring,
and
my
grandmother's
mother's wedding rings. Yeah,
yes.
I have them both.
Okay, because that's what she's talking about. Like it's not just like it goes back.
Yeah, and I just put them on Christmas Day for a few hours. Yeah.
Perfect. And were you thinking about combining them all into a new ring?
No, I'm thinking about passing them on.
Okay.
Really, like while I'm still living to my daughter, but I haven't made that decision yet.
Yeah. I feel like they're talking about you doing something different with them, so maybe that's what they were talking about. But definitely they love to be around you, and you have great energy around you. Okay. And your father was a funny guy, wasn't he?
Yeah, funny.
I just feel like
quiet. He's super quiet but funny.
Well, I feel it's a dry sense of humor.
Yeah, when he spoke, everybody listened because it was rare.
Well, that's how I feel. He's kind of sitting here, and out of nowhere, all of a sudden, I felt like I wanted to laugh with him. Like he just popped in with a little, like, made me want to laugh. He's just like, I feel that silly side to him. Yeah, okay? Definitely. So they're always around you. Just know that. And I wish you a Happy New Year. All right?
I appreciate it so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, I'm back, and Happy New Year to everybody that keeps wishing me that. Thank you. So if I can't read for everybody, I wish I could. I would be here all night if I read for everybody. And I just want to say that, you know, we can all connect with our own loved ones if we wanted to. It's really about sitting quietly and really paying attention to those subtle shifts in energy. You know, I like to describe what my family feels like. So my son's in spirit, and he feels like a warm, fuzzy breeze, almost like when the sun's on your back, and it's tingly all over my shoulders when he grabs. It's almost like he hugs me from behind, and he holds my hand sometimes. I feel him grab my hands. So that's my son's energy signature. My father comes almost through my heart, it feels like, and it's like a cool minty breeze, like when you eat that minty gum and you drink water and it's like super cold, and it just sort of comes through me like a little whoosh, but it feels so good. It's a good energy as well. And that's how I tell the difference between them. Some energies are really high energy and I get anxious, or like, not in a bad way, but I can feel like, oh, these people had so much energy in life. They wanted to do, you know, they were always busy. You know, I can feel that feeling in them. And so just really pay attention for those subtle shifts in energy around you. It's that same feeling when you have somebody standing behind you and you can't see them, but you know there's somebody right behind you. You can feel that energy. Spirit feels the same way. They're just not in a physical body. So I always tell people to kind of be open and think about that, okay? Um, I am also, I didn't put it on here, but I forgot, and I just remembered. I am going to be doing a small group reading at my office this month. At the end of the month, I think the 27th maybe, I can't remember the date. It's like a Saturday or a Sunday, and it's for 10 people. Tickets are $85. Everybody's guaranteed a reading. It's 2 to 2.5 hours long. So you're guaranteed at least one connection with a loved one, sometimes more, as well as if you don't want to connect with mediumship, you can buy a ticket and you want a psychic question answered, same thing. So if you're in the Huntington Beach area and you're interested in that, I am selling tickets. Or if you want to host your own small group reading and you have, you know, like 5 to 10 friends, you know, you want to get together with, you can book that on my website as well. And with that, everybody gets a reading. I can do it at your home if you're in Orange County or some LA areas, or you can do it at my office. Everybody's guaranteed a reading. You will also get, for hosting a party, you will get a 25-minute reading to be used after the party, and all your guests will get a 30% off coupon for a future reading with me if they choose to book one. Or the other thing is, I also do online small group readings. So if you are not in California and you have family in several different states, with Zoom, everybody gets a link to kind of dial in, and you will all be online, kind of like this, but we'll like have our faces kind of like up above, and I can read for everybody that way as well. So it's a Zoom small group reading, and I will be doing these readings online. I will be selling tickets also for a Zoom small group reading online here in the future soon as well. So just be on the lookout for that if that's something you might be interested in. The readings are a little bit more affordable than booking a one-on-one reading. And it is a small group, so it's like 10 people or less. So just you can check that out. There's a link in my website to look at that. Thank you, Tessa Kitty. How can you tell the difference between your own thoughts and things Spirit tells you? Very curious for my own practice. So for me, because you know we're all different, for years I had all these like random thoughts that would pop into my head, and I always would like think they were mine, but it was really Spirit. So it's such a subtle difference. And I know, like, when I'm having a conversation with my son, they do very much sound like our own thoughts and our own, you know, our mind and our voice, right, in our head. But it's the same thing, becoming aware of feeling Spirit and knowing that that's them popping in your head. It's difficult. It's going to take a lot. It takes a lot of practice, I want to say, developing this, you know. It's really becoming aware, and really, I say meditation, sitting with the Spirit, sitting with Spirit, and really just getting connected with that. You know what? Now that you speak about it, I follow Medium Fleur. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of her, but I'm a huge fan of her. She was one of my first mentors, and yes, she's young, but she's amazing and gifted medium, and I just love her to death. She just put together a journal. It's called 10 Minutes to Intuition, a daily journal for a more intuitive life. It looks like this. Wait, I don't know if you can see it. I don't know my camera, how that works. There we go. Maybe. There. I'm sorry, guys. I'm terrible with this camera thing. But I'm trying to get in the camera there. It looks like that, and her name's Medium Fleur, Fleur. She's selling these journals, and they are helping you get more connected, and she explains everything in such great, simple, easy ways to understand. She's really the one who helped me understand and identify, the difference between my own thoughts and spirit thoughts. It's such a subtle difference, but it's really about connecting and really getting aware of your own energy and spirit's energy so you can identify the difference. It just takes practice. All right, so I do have to go, but does anybody have any more questions? Just looking here. I live in Sacramento, but I would be interested in scheduling a phone reading. Okay, if you're interested in scheduling a phone reading, you can go to the top. There's a link. Let's see. I think, does anybody else have questions? Oh, thank you, everybody. Well, thank you all for coming on. Happy New Year. I wish you guys all the best. And I feel like this is going to be 2020 is going to be a great year for everyone. So I'm excited. It's going to be a great decade, a great year. I just think things are really going to go up for everybody right now. I just feel great energy this year. So I'm excited for this year. Send you all love. Thank you for coming. Good night. Let's see, how do I end this? Okay. And all right, bye.